Guess what?
Day 14.
It's day 14! We made it! We actually have made it. Alright, so yesterday we kind of recapped a bunch of days.
Like
Went through.
almost a week's worth.
Yeah. Apologize. It's what happens right before the week of Holy Week. Let's start day 2. So, yesterday lunch was, well, he missed lunch because he had work and he was out and about. So he just had a bigger dinner and was just hungry. Like really hungry. He was hangry. So we had...
Kind of like today, except today I missed breakfast.
Oh, well, it was there. He just didn't get to eat it. He took it with him. That was huge. You gotta take it with you. So yesterday, we had our smoothies and what else did we do? And then for lunch, I made veggie frittatas. So I made 2. I made one for lunch and then I made one for today for breakfast. And then for dinner, we were having a team.
Falling over.
Because. You have to take the drawer out, probably.
It's because it's not made for.
Have you phoned?
Yes.
So I planned on making, because the one dish I had not made yet was the warms, kale and squash salads. The kale wasn't warm, but the squash was warm. And I thought it was delicious. Well, I didn't like the pomegranates in it. The seeds.
They weren't bad, but they really weren't my favorite at all.
No. It was good. But we had people over because we were having a team workshop, and we ended up only having the wife come, and so we said, feel free to bring your husband. That way he didn't feel like he was being bombarded by lots of other women talking to Tara, but we still got to talk to Tara and have a little meeting and one-on-one type time and just good conversation. So we didn't film it just because it was felt more like it needed to be more intimate, one-on-one, relaxing. Julie had questions, and then we were sharing about this 14-day meal plan because we had shopped together a couple weeks ago when we started this, and she had been doing it almost as close as I have, not quite. And she was sharing kind of how she was feeling, how she was doing, and I was sharing a little bit too. But she brought a dish that was delicious. It was devoured, mostly by him. I think he ate half of it by himself. So I need the recipe, right? It still went within the diet, so it was fun because it was new, but it was a cashew type Alfredo, and it had nutritional yeast and onion, very simple sauce, I think some coconut milk. So all things that were fine for our, the meal plan that we were doing. And then it had cauliflower, broccoli, and chicken. So it was like chicken casserole, and it was so good. Yeah, thanks Julie, it was delicious. I'm excited to try it with broccoli and zucchini and see how that tastes with the chicken. I bet it's gonna still be good. So we had that and the salad, and I was able to pull out my fermented carrots so they could try it, and sent some home with Julie. And they are ready and they're tasty and they liked them, so that was nice. So fermented, I have had on my posts, I've had a lot of questions. What's the difference between fermented, like doing fermented veggies versus pickling? Pickling, there's usually vinegar involved. For fermented, it's just water and salt, and it's naturally fermenting on its own, which is creating a type of good bacteria, probiotic, for your gut and your stomach. So not only do I take probiotic, but it's a naturally derived from these vegetables when the salt and water, and you let it sit in a cool, dark place. So usually about 7 to 14 days is the window. So I usually wait after 7 days, test, see what it tastes like, and it wasn't quite right. It only took a couple more days and it was ready, and then you put it in the fridge and you're good to go. So yeah, tasty, very easy. Lots of recipes out there too. What else? today, day 14. I didn't know if we could make it. Do you think I could do it?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I was worried that I was really gonna want, like, well, I kept having hot chocolate at night. Yeah, I usually like to indulge, and I'm still not doing it tonight. I could do it tomorrow.
I'll have one for you tonight.
You've already had one.
I had a small one.
Okay. So,
Did I have something while I'm editing?
Yes.
I got a lot of that to do tonight.
Yes. So we today had the veggie frittata for lunch. No, well, you had it for lunch. I had it for
dinner.
I had it for dinner or lunch. Yeah, it was for lunch today. Sorry, yesterday it was for lunch too.
It was originally supposed to be for breakfast, I think, for me, but because I was running a little bit late this morning and had to do tech for 2 of the 3 services and then play for the 3rd service, there was no time at all.
So I made smoothies too because I figured he was gonna be really hungry when he got home, which usually happens.
Yeah.
So I made the Dr. Mariza's green energy smoothie, and then I made a cup of green tea that I had up there, and this one had caffeine, but it was still tasty and I thought I would try it. I had been really good and not done caffeine except for the matcha when it was called for, and today it called for green tea with this energy smoothie, which was tasty. So I had that and made it to church and went shopping for more groceries, and guess what? I was shopping like I was on this meal plan still. Like, it's in my brain what I need, even though I also have a list, and it's kind of easy and nice because I know where to go, where to get, what to get. Then for lunch, I got home and it was snowing. Still snowing in April.
Yeah, and I think we're already getting more than what they forecasted. I thought it was only supposed to be like an inch.
Yeah, it's more than an inch.
I think we're already getting more than that.
It's like 3 or 4 right now.
I wouldn't say 3 or 4. I'd say more like 2, 2.5, because it's a bit powdery, I think.
True.
Well, spots are powdery and spots are slushy. It depends on what it's landing on.
Yeah, the ground's not frozen, so it was melting pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So yes, we have snow. So lunch, I got home, we unloaded the car, put things away, and I did that while I was heating up frittata for us, and then I had...
For you, I already had mine.
Yeah.
You did that.
So I had some of that, and then I had salad. So I took some mixed greens, and then I had leftover the tomato cucumber salad from the other night, but just the pieces of tomato and cucumber. There really wasn't any arugula in there. So I put that on top just to add to my salad and use up what was in the fridge because we're running out of room since I went shopping. And then dinner was exciting because we went to Target and we did a different video and you guys can see that excitement. I got a spiralizer because I wanted to make the walnut pesto zoodle for dinner.
And then she proceeded to try and attack us with it.
I did. You'll have to watch that video. Well, I will put a link somewhere, I'm sure. So I made zoodles and it was quick, it was easy, and it was easy to clean and put away, which I loved. And I did not harm my digits because when I made the zoodles at my friend Julie's house last weekend, yes, I almost took my finger off. It wasn't pretty. Very open wounds for like a couple days. I had to use some oils and Correctex. So yes, this was nice besides almost decapitating us. I'm not putting it on correctly. Don't do that. What else? So yeah, I had pretty much good energy despite the gloomy snow again. I thought it was spring. And then we had lemon, broccoli, and salmon. I think it was like lemon pepper, broccoli, and salmon. Super easy. I love that this meal was pretty much done in 20 minutes and got some dishes done while I was doing that. Today we got some laundry done. I massaged the dog. She needed her legs massaged, okay, people? They could take that the wrong way, but Molly needs her massages. And then I also made Molly some long overdue homemade dog.
Careful.
Treats.
If you say the actual word, she will wake up.
She's sound asleep right now. I don't need her drooling and looking at me because she knows they're made.
Because you're actually sitting where she was drooling.
Great. That
was your fault.
So those are really healthy, gluten-free treats that are delicious. And I know we have another video somewhere on our YouTube page.
I'll try and do a link to it.
Yep. Well, I'll do a link. And that was, I think, one of the almost first videos we ever did.
Yeah.
So we made treats for Molly and, oh, shoot.
Keep going.
She's fine.
Careful.
And they're her favorite because they've got her favorite things in it, and they have some oils, and they're called Bad Breath biscuits for a reason because they do help. But yes, they've been long overdue. I tend to freeze them. I break them apart, last longer, and she loves them. So that was long overdue, and it's cheaper. It works with your budget. Same with this food. It was, this plan was great. So the other things I was doing was smelling some oils in the morning, which I don't always do. Some by my bed, and I made sure I had some in my purse that I'd pull out and just take with me. And then sometimes I had an arsenal of oils because sometimes through the day I didn't know which ones I wanted to use. Motivate yesterday did not, was not my friend, did not motivate me. What else were we doing? Whenever I was getting ready in the morning, I did some self-positive talk in the mirror, and just being positive and starting my day that way really helped. And then at night we've been going to bed, and
typically what you do at night?
I've been going to sleep pretty easily, and I was really shocked because I've been waking up. Today was not up at 6:30, it was up at 7:30, but we were also up a little bit later last night. The nights before, I think. Yeah. And I've had pretty good energy and just felt good overall, despite, like I said, the crummy weather. Would you say I've had more energy?
Yep.
What would your thoughts be?
I think we both have. I mean, I was shocked today at what time it was, and I didn't feel like I needed to crash, but
that's good.
Eating more overall. Definitely not going to get me to quit coffee anytime soon. Gotta find good alternatives to hot chocolate and tea because I like warm liquids.
Like thick.
Yes. And I'm not, I like some of the flavors of tea, but the ones I like have caffeine, and the caffeine from tea hits me a lot faster than coffee does. So I stop it and I go to hot chocolate, but I know I shouldn't have so much sugar.
You said you were doing more of the cacao, because it's cacao powder is what he's using.
I'm doing more
sugar.
of that, but still you get mad at me for having...
We'll have to put some stevia on there because you don't use as much and it's healthier. That could work. Yeah, see?
Because I got to remember to take it to church, because at church I do use a hot cocoa mix with coffee because it gives me the kick. But I don't drink it as fast. Plus, I think it gives me extra calories in that. But I know it's not a mix that's good for you. So I do end up paying the price with that. So conflicted.
Yes. Anyway,
we should
wrap this up. That's what I was gonna do.
They're gonna get bored, and they're probably going like, "Okay, get to the point."
Now. So basically, if you don't have this book, I'm gonna pull it up again. The Essential Oils Hormone Solution. I love it because it says reclaim your energy and focus and lose weight naturally. I wasn't trying to lose weight.
Hello, people.
But a lot of people need to because their hormones are causing issues where they're gaining weight, especially for women.
I really want to see a book that's actually about gaining weight. That would be awesome. You don't
Unfortunately,
see
in our society.
Yeah.
Yes. I have probably lost a little bit of like water weight because I had some water retention. I've noticed that, but I don't think I've lost weight.
I think it's more the energy side.
My energy and my focus has definitely been increased. And the one challenge I did for myself was I never took any Mito 2 Max, because usually that helps increase for me, because I wanted to see if the food alone and the oils and what I was doing for myself in my little daily routine rituals was going to help. And it really did. And it feels so good that this really isn't the end for us on the 14-day plan. We will be continuing to implement a lot of this, like smoothies every day, the teas, which I normally did teas anyway every day in the morning, but changing it up when I'm having, you know, the golden milk, the matcha latte. So get this book. It is amazing.
We'll include a link.
We will. Dr. Mariza Snyder has great information, and follow her as well, because she's been sharing. I've been seeing new blends, and she has a podcast, and I've been listening to a couple, not as much as some of my friends, but a lot of great information, and she's been there. So that's what I love, is she shares in here, and personally she's been there. She's struggled with some of the same things we have, or we complain about, or her patients would complain to her about. And this book may be basic, but it's helpful. So if you're looking for support for your hormones, check it out. If you have questions about how we did it, if there were some rough days,
comment,
let us know.
Let us know. We're keeping the conversation going.
If you want to see more like this,
if you like the website, let us know. If you'd like to see more resources, let us know. We'll do our best to get those going. Check out the Facebook page, Essential Life LLC, the website, theessentiallifellc.com. Whether you're checking this out on our YouTube channel or through the website or through Facebook, any of the above, follow us. Instagram, The Essential Life LLC, pretty much anywhere The Essential Life LLC.
Yeah.
I think.
If you're not sure,
The Essential Life LLC.
But try it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we hope you all enjoyed this journey with us. We will hopefully do.
We're going to continue with stuff. It's just a matter of figuring out what the next series is. But
if you have ideas, let us know. Something you're looking for.
But
all right.
For now, adios, amigos, y buenas noches, señoras y señores.
Until next time.